Hey kids, we're going to introduce you to a very interesting little lady today. Let me pull her up here. I want to show you guys the before on it, because this is going to be very interesting. I messed up on this piece when I first did it, and we're going to redo it this time, but actually do it properly. Oh, hello! You're joining me for this. My cat just came in. Where is she? She is... Here she is. This little gal. I messed up on her tattoos. I meant to put the tattoos on a separate layer so I could add individual detail to it, but I kind of boo-booed and messed up on it. So we're going to redo her today. I got her pulled up on my other iPad in front of me. Alright. I'm just going to get my studio pen. That is way too thick. We're just doing a very rough outline on this gal. Very rough. To that cool summer breeze and those old evergreens. So I have a soft spot for Avi Kaplan. Avi Kaplan is like a god to me. See, this is why it's a sketch, because we are going to make a lot of changes to it. I probably go through like maybe 3 or 4 rough sketches before I land on the final product. Which, I mean, hey, that's cool. It's my process. It's how it do. So Kaiya, let's talk about Kaiya. She's my homegirl. She is an OC that I made. I made her into my own character, and I inserted her into Avatar, The Last Airbender, as like my own fanfic. And then I took and added her to Naruto as my own fan fiction. And she's a beast. The music is honestly distracting me. I thought it was going to be helpful, but it is distracting me. But she, so in the Naruto universe, I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for this, but I don't care. I feel like talking about it. She is a bender in the Naruto universe, but bending is more of a jutsu. She is proficient in all bending forms because she is my homegirl. Alright. neck is a little long, but hey, that's why it's a sketch. We can change it. We can fix it. It's all good. It's all good, man. Happy accidents. So I first came up with kaiya. When did I come up with you? I came up with you, I want to say 2010. So she's been a character with me for a while. I just haven't drawn her that much, but she is a beast. So in my Naruto universe, she hooks up with Shino because Shino is like my main squeeze. Oh, my favorite of the teachers will always be Kakashi. Kakashi will always be my anime husband. Love him. But I got a soft spot for Shino. He's Shino, man. I mean, how badass can you get? He's Shino. He's friggin' awesome. So we're gonna shorten the neck just a little bit. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. But right there. So at some point today, I need to leave my house and get some air, get some vitamin D. I literally have been cooping myself up. That's not really been good for my mental health, but at the same time, I still gotta do this stuff for you guys. So we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna take us a walk when it's a tiny, tiny, tiny bit warmer. Not by much, because it's almost winter and I'm in Idaho, so. I do. Oh. I get everything going off. Okay. Hello. Hello, everyone. Right. I'm going to do her head on a separate layer just so I can kind of tweak with it if I need to. But I'm really bad at explaining this while drawing. I am so sorry. So her jutsu powers are the bending abilities. She can water bend, earth bend, air bend, fire bend. I almost forgot the last one. But it's in the form of a jutsu rather than just the act itself. And I actually made her a 10-tailed beast. Actually, I made her one of the tailed beasts. I kind of threw off the story. I literally threw a wrench right into the story. So I made her into the 10-tailed dragon, is what I got. Her people were lost to civilization when a flood occurred. So her culture is pretty much dying. What else about my kaiya? So her people, I'm trying to actually remember a lot of this too at the same time. So her people, the Kunawachi Clan was what I had it called. They were under almost like a guardianship, a nice watchful eye by this crystal entity. They don't quite really know if it's real, if it's like a god or something. They just know it has a form of sentience and it kind of watches over her village. She, however, has been gifted the gift of that crystal, which gives her the tattoos, which is really dope. You'll see the tattoos here in a little bit. But, oops. Well, I fucked up. That's cool. No worries. Happy accidents. That's better. That's what I want. But, she has the ability to control this crystal. I'm really bad at explaining this. I'm so sorry. Hold on. I think we're just going to end up explaining this on Patreon because I'm really butchering it right now. But I'm gonna get rid of that layer, bring those together. I'm satisfied with this a little bit, a little bit. I might do one more sketch, one more small sketch, just to kind of get out any bumps. Rough sketches are my favorite because I can just attack the paper. There's no rhyme or reason to it, it's just going in. I don't know why I don't use one of the pencil tools for this. I feel like that would be a little bit better. Get that curve in that back. I'm not satisfied with the angle of this arm, so we're gonna get funky. There we go. Kind of tweak with that arm a little bit too. Perf, perf, perf. Okay. I haven't drawn her in so long. I want to make her my Halloween costume one year. That's going to be dope. Alright, let me do an outline of her hair, because I want her hair to be on fleek. Eyeball, eyeball, nose, mouth. Like, oh, I got it. Like her face. Ah, so detailed. That is my form of an outline of her face. Oh, yes. I have my reference pulled up here in front of me, but it's like, I kind of want to change it just a slight bit. I think my favorite thing to draw is anime hair. It just has a beauty, it has a flow to it. And it's just, oh, it's so fun to draw. So she actually is where I got my inspiration to dye my hair purple, because her hair is purple. Actually, kind of think of more like Sasuke's hair, how Sasuke's hair is black with a blue highlight. Hers is black with a purple highlight. That's probably the best way to describe it. She has a bun, top of her noodle. I'm just going to put a little bun there for reference. Just a really rough outline of her hair. Really rough. Okay. Rough outline of her hair. Turn that down. Alright, now we're going to get jiggy with it. So we are going to take this blank palette that I have. We're going to delete that swatch. Get out of here. I have a palette, actually, I think, with that shade on it. Let me see if I can find it. I think I just passed it. Yep, there it is right there. That's the color I want for her tattoos. That baby has already been decided. So I don't really have anything for flesh tones. So we're going to go in and look for some flesh tones. That's what we're going to do. If I can even get back to the search menu. There we go. Flesh colors. Flesh color palette. That did not do what I anticipated it to do. However, I do like, it's not, I got a couple ideas off this one. Actually, I think that's what I'm going to use, actually, is that. So I'm just going to insert this photo. I'm not actually going to make a palette out of it, just because I don't want all of it. I want that color. I want that color just a little bit brighter. Oh, that's too bright. That's too bright. That's better. Okay. I was like, no. Okay. We're going to go in with the darker shade. We're going to go in with our studio pen. And we're just going to start outlining. Oh, that's... I'm on the wrong layer. That's one. I was like, why is it so thin? Ew. I'm hoping I have enough storage space for this video. If not, it'll be in 2 separate videos. Oh wait, I forgot. She has clothes. I gotta put the clothes on. I'm just going in on my base layer. That's better. Perf. A bit of a downward angle. There we go. Okay. Forgot about that. I was like, she actually is wearing clothes. She ain't naked. Silly me. I'm not a fan of how thick the lines are, so we're gonna thin these up a little bit. Redo layer. Hold on. I gotta do some damage control real quick, kids. There we go. That's better. Okay. Alright, now let's go in. So I want to thin that brush just a little bit. Just gonna take it down. Take it down. I think it's so satisfying when I can just get one line and have it get the whole thing. It's so satisfying to me. My hands are sweaty. Ew, not okay with this. Okay. So she is wearing a little purple shawl. Why is my pencil not working? Why you no work? Well, that's because you're dead. So this is going to be split up, so I will come right back with part 2. Okay. We got our pencil charged just a little bit. We're going to continue. Oh no, I don't know what that was. It was unacceptable. You to miss. Oops, merged down. She is wearing a little purple number. Erase those lines. I want this underneath the skin. Just the outline. I want to fix this down here. I don't like it. Beautiful. Oops. Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. Perf. Perf, perf, perf. Okay. I do want to make some changes to her hair. I want to, let's get a chunk of this out of here. There we go. There we go. I wanted it a little bit thicker. I'm not really good yet at drawing ears. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not good at drawing ears. So that's why. You can shame me if you want, but I do not care. I cannot draw ears that well. Keeping an eye on my phone, that way I don't run out of storage, because I don't want to make these into a 2-part video if I can avoid it, because it's YouTube. I can upload way longer. Okay. Ah, yeah. This is how we do it. Doom, 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 doom. I don't know. We're going with it. We're just going with it. Oh, she looking cute. Oh, she looking cute. Okay. Let's get that extra line off of there. We are actually ready for the outline. Yeah, we're about ready for the outline. Just need to put in a couple details. Just a couple, not a ton. we go. Alright, we're going to get rid of that outline. We're going to get rid of that outline. Okay. Our outline is done for the most part. I want to fix something right. Actually, no. I lied. I want to keep that as it is. I want a bit of a line down there. Alright, let's work on this face, because I cannot have these here anymore. It hurts me. We're just doing a rough outline of the face. Is all we're doing for right now. The nose needs to move over. There we go. This eye needs to move over. This eye needs to move over. Oh, Aberdeen, you've been calling me. I need to fix something on her face. Not gonna lie. We're still recording. Good, good, good. That's better. Okay, I'm a little more satisfied with that. The eyes could be a bit bigger. I like the distance. They need to be a little bigger. Perfect. Okay. 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 Let's bring this back up to full opacity. We're gonna erase these extra lines just because we don't need them. Her chin was throwing me off. It's throwing my game off, man. I need to get a new tip for my Apple Pencil. It's starting to fray. I tend to be pretty brutal with this little guy. You need eyebrows. That's what you need, girlfriend. I like her eyebrows to be just a little subtle, nothing super thick, just kind of a whisper, if you will. I need my reference back. There we go. Delete that hideous face outline. Oh, she's looking good so far. She's looking good. Okay, okay. Let's, for real, outline the face. a little thinner. Okay. And then she still gets her eyebrows outlined in black, just because her hair is a little black. Beautiful. Okay. Not a fan of this line. I want to redo it. That's more what I want. Where is that line at? Is this? Oh, it is that. Okay, cool. I actually just want that as is. Okay, so we're gonna take this too thin. Having technical difficulties. Perfect. Okay. That's how I like that a little bit better. Okay. There we go. Okay. This line is going to be the bane of my existence because it's being dumb. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Okay. There we go. That's better. So let's get our face together. Let's get all of our lines together. All of that good stuff. Alright, she's looking good. She is looking good. Let's go in with this. This is the fun part, is the tattoos. We're gonna redo her tattoos a little bit because I can't quite match what I have before, but we're gonna try to be close. And then we're gonna do a clipping mask to where it's over the skin. That way all of the lines just kind of melt together. Also, one thing I do want to talk about, and I think that this is something that I should talk about, That way, in case if anybody else has this issue, it's not as weird. So I am no longer doing my OnlyFans. I quit that cold turkey. I know some fans are going to be pissed, but it's like, you know what? I got to do what's right for my marriage. So me and my husband agreed when we started doing this, we would only do it if each other was comfortable with it 100%. If one of us got uncomfortable at any point, we would say something and we would stop. That was our rule. And that rule came to fruition. He got a little uncomfortable with, doing it, and I was like, you know what? That's okay. We'll stop. And I stopped right then and there. I didn't post anymore. I'm just waiting for my money to become available so I can withdraw it. Once that's done, I'm going to delete the account. So anybody out there that does OnlyFans, if you ever have issues like that, it's completely understandable. It's like your partner just wants you to themselves, and that's completely okay. It's like we're married. That's how it should be. So that's what we did. What are you doing? You're causing turmoil. My cat is jumping all over my stuff. But to be honest, I am kind of happy that I'm no longer doing the OnlyFans anymore. I mean, it was fun. It was a nice. The main reason why I did it in the first place was my husband thought he liked the confidence that I exuded, and I just kind of went with it. So it's like, in a way, I did it for my husband, but in a way, I did it for myself, just as a confidence builder, really. Can you get down? Can you get down? Get down. Don't meow at me, get down. Jeez, okay. Anywho. Excuse me. My cat is literally freaking out right now in the hallway. But in lieu of OnlyFans, that's why we made our Patreon channel, to be 100% honest, is so that we can kind of get some of the income that we're missing, get that back. But I'll admit, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work maintaining that channel, because you had to post every day to Reddit. You had to hope that people were liking your stuff. You had to really hope that you would get actual followers out of it. It was just a lot of work. And I would I'd much rather do this stuff than that. Honestly, if I'm going to be posting shit every day, I would much rather do this. It makes me way happier. Still recording strong, right on. Callie. Okay. Her tattoos are in their own layer for a change. I am super happy. Okay, we're gonna do the eye tattoo here. I want that to be a little smaller. Not a ton, just a hair. Line it up right underneath that eye. Perfect. I lied. But with the OnlyFans thing, I'm not mad at all. I'm perfectly fine with it. It was one of those things. It's like, this is literally what we agreed on. It's 100% okay. You know, it's like, it's perfectly fine to feel what you're feeling, you know? So it's like, I'm not trying to diss on that or anything. It's like, I want to be respectful of that, because I love my husband to death. I don't want him to ever be uncomfortable. And especially about that. Like, especially about that. I don't want him to feel weird at all about it. So what am I doing? I don't know. Actually amazed my phone hasn't ran out of storage yet. I'm really happy. There we go. Oh man, this is looking nice. Okay, now we're ready for coloring. So let's go in with our flesh tone first. That way I can get the tattoos attached to it. I might have to make this into a two-part video. I'm not sure yet. So I definitely don't want to rush this process, but at the same time, it's like I want it to look good. So I'm actually not a fan of the flesh color. It's a bit too warm for me, so we're going to cool it off once I get all of the layers down, or all the skin. Because this is my girl. She gotta look good, man. She gotta look good. And honestly, she is part of the reason why I wanted to dye my hair purple. I don't know if I think I've mentioned that already. I think that's probably my least favorite, and I say that sarcastically, my least favorite side effect to my mental health is my memory. Like, I honestly feel like I'm 26 and I'm developing Alzheimer's. And I mean that in a serious way. That's how I feel some days. Because I'll just be mid-conversation about something, and then it'll just be gone. And it's like, well, what was I just talking about? I mean, that's happened on a couple videos already. I know it's freaked some of you out, but it's like, I really am okay. Just, shit keeps happening. Okay, so we're going to take the tattoos. We're going to put them here. We're going to make that a clipping mask. Oh, yes, that's wonderful. Okay, that's wonderful. I love that. All right, so now we need the hair. We're going to go in with a dark purple for her hair, and I mean a dark purple. she... And I'm just doing this with a simple round brush, nothing fancy, just something to get the texture in there. I see a piece of skin that I missed. Go back and fix that. Beautimus. Man, I remember when Avatar first... Well, I don't actually remember when Avatar first came out, I shouldn't say that. But I remember the first episode I watched. It was the episode Jet. I fell in love with the show after I saw that episode because I was like, this is fucking cool. So every day at 4 o'clock and 4:30, there would be 2 episodes on. And Lord forbid my mom wanted to go to the store at that time because I literally would throw a temper tantrum in the store if I was not home to watch those on time. Because that was back before we had DVR to where we could record it. And we didn't have a VHS recorder. So it was, you either saw it or you missed it. Sucks to be you. There were a couple times I missed it. I was not happy with my mother, but you know, it's all good. We forgave her. We have it on DVD now. Hoping to have it on Blu-ray one day. That would be lovely. Man, my hands are super clammy today. Pencil's like sliding all over the place. Oh no! Where's not filled in? Everywhere is filled in. I'm confused. No. Come on. Well, I hate when that happens. It's all good. We'll just go in. We'll just fill this out a little bit more. Still going strong. All right. Keep checking my phone to make sure it doesn't stop recording on me. Sometimes it likes to do that. And it's like, excuse me, can you not do that? Thanks. I really appreciate it. Like, a lot. Yeah, I was looking at my art this morning and I saw this picture and I'm like, I really fucked up on it the first time. Let's redo it. Okay, can I fill in now? There we go. It's like, what the heck? Okay. Now we're gonna go in with her purple so we can get her shawl filled in. Well, not her shawl, but her tube top, I should say. So that's what it is. Whee! So satisfying when you just get that one long stroke. Oh. Yes. Okay, she is getting there. She is getting there. I need the white for her eyes. Well, that didn't sound good. Heard somebody coughing up a storm in the bathroom. Whew. All right. I do her eyebrows. Cannot forget about that. Boom, chicka, boom, boom, chicka, boom, 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 chicka, boom, boom. I don't know. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Above. There we go. We're going to be keeping her eyelashes out like that. Perfect. All right, we are ready to render, I believe. Let me do just a couple more touch-ups because I see some spots I missed on the skin. Perfect. Okay. 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 I'm excited, kids. I'm excited. Yes. So we're gonna get her hair. Let's get her skin first. We're gonna use this. Actually, I just want my old-fashioned airbrushing brush for this, I think. Yeah. So I want a little bit of a darker shade for the shadow on this. Just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. Just to get some dimension into this. Perfect, actually. I really love when I can do it in one go. Makes me feel good. Get some up there. My favorite part is always the rendering because it brings it to life. My favorite part of doing nails is putting on the top coat. There's just something so satisfying about that. A little bit of brightness down here. Nothing too crazy though, nothing too crazy. Just a little bit. Now her hair though is a whole different ballpark, so we're actually going to go in with one of my watercolor brushes because I have been in love with these. And we're just going to have some fun because I love her hair. We're just going to get jiggy with it. We're going to put it in some layers with some colors. Get some black in here. Perfect. I need this, a little bit of a darker purple. There we go. Oh, look at that. I'm really excited about this so far. It's looking really nice. Okay. Okay. Let's get her eyes real fast. Something real easy, just some gray to get some definition in there. Just a little bit. Still nothing super crazy. The eyes we're going to have some fun with. We're going to go in. Not calligraphy, airbrushing. There we go. color in there. Let's get some lime, just a little bit, not a ton. There we go. Alright, let's unrender the tattoos, or not unrender the tattoos, unclipping mask the tattoos. Let's get a slightly darker shade. Actually, I lied. We're gonna do this, because I want these puppies to glow. Give me a second layer. Make those pop. Blur that out just a little bit. Just a little bit. Still nothing crazy. The background I'm actually going to kind of keep the same for the most part. We're going to take a watercolor. I'm going to take hard splatter. We're gonna go to this palette just because I like the purples that are in it. We're gonna attack it. We're just straight up gonna attack it. Actually, you know what? I want the background to be dark because we have our tattoos. Let's have the background be dark colors. I want those tattoos to be brought out. There we go. Like a tiny bit of color, just a little bit. Get that dark purple in here. There she is. My girl Kaiya. I'm gonna do tiny bit of rendering right there, just a little bit, just get some definition. There we go. There she is. My girl. Oh, I'm so happy I actually did it right this time. I got the layers correct. You know what? We're gonna be sassy. Undo the clipping mask. Put the clipping mask back on. Let's go down just a little bit. Let's go with a sponge dab. Copy that. Hold on. There we go. Okay. There we go. That's more of what I wanted to do last time. Perfect. Alright, let's get that purple touch back in here just because I accidentally undid it. Okay. Redid my old picture of Kaiya. I love that. Oh, I'm super excited. This is going to go up on Patreon. I will explain all of Kaiya's backstory there. Awesome. I appreciate you guys. Let's save that. Bye-bye.